Well, in this video, we'll see the examples of logical operators. Let's go with first logical AND operator. Alright, now let's take an example. Let me just write here a is equal to 10. Let me assign a variable called b is equal to 10, c is equal to minus 10. Now, what I would like to do is I'll just leave this like that, and I wanted to put if condition if a is greater than 0 and then AND operator b is greater than 0, right? Now I just wanted to print here these numbers are greater than 0, than 0, right? Now let me just put another condition here. Let me just say that another if condition if a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 0 and c is greater than 0, then I just wanted to print the numbers are greater than 0. Okay, and in the same block I just wanted to write here else, and I use the print function. If that is not true, then I just say that at least one number is greater than 0. Alright, now when we have executed, we have got the two outputs. One is for the first one and the second is for the second one. So this is a different one. This is one separate program and this is another separate program. Alright, don't get confused. So if we talk about the first one, we have a, which is 10 greater than 0, and this is true, right? Like we have discussed this in our earlier lecture, that kind of a short circuiting. So if this is true, it's going to get and check the other statement. That means which is 10, it is also greater than 0. So both are true. Then it's going to print these numbers are greater than 0. All right. So we have got printed with the output. Now in the second case, what we are given, we have given that a is greater than 0, which is the first one, like 10 is greater than 0, which is true. Then it goes to the second one, because in AND statement, if it is true, it's going to get evaluated on the second one. Now when b is also true, it's going to be executed and it go further to the third statement, which is c is also greater than 0. But here in this case, minus 10 is not greater than 0. Minus 10 should be less than 0, so this is false. So in this statement, the numbers are greater than 0 will not execute, and it will go to the else statement and it prints at least one number is greater than 0. Let's see another example here. In this case, like I just wanted to delete this, don't want to get you confused. I wanted to put here 10, let me just put 12 this time, and 0 now. Now I just wanted to use just I don't want to use any operators here. I just simply put here A, B and C. Alright, and I just wanted to put here all numbers have bool value as true, and I'll just put here number at least one number has bool value as false. Now, what do you think we'll get as an output? But let us just go line by line before we execute this and expect what we can get. Now, like we discussed earlier, we're going to check the value A. A is having 10, which is true. Like in our earlier sections, we have discussed that bool of A will give a true value. Let me just also write here bool of, which will be true. Now, and goes to the second one and checks whether bool of B is true. Yes, it is true. Now this is true. Now it goes to the next one called C. Then just prints out, sorry, let me just print. So it will print out false. That means this statement is not going to get executed, and it immediately jumps to this statement and prints at least one number has boolean value as false. So that's how it works. This time we'll talk about logical OR operator. Let me assign a value called -10 here and say this is 0. It's okay. Now this time I just wanted to use OR operator here. Maybe I just wanted to delete all these things. Just use some greater than 0, greater than operator and OR operator. Okay, P is greater than 0. Then I will write a statement either of the number is greater than 0. Either of the number is greater than 0. Now else no number is greater than 0. No number is greater than 0. Alright, what do you think I'll get as an output? Let's check step by step. Is A greater than 0, which is 10 greater than 0? That means it is true. Then it's not going to check the other statement. So, as we discussed in our earlier videos, we have seen that if this is true, you're not going to check anything here. So then it will definitely print either of the number is greater than 0, and it's not going to execute the else statement. So let's just print and see. So the first statement is correct and it's not going to execute the second statement. Likewise, you can switch with the letters like B. You'll get the same output. There's no different, right? Like we did earlier for or and operator, let's do with or operator this time. A or B or C. Now let us just say that one number is at least one number has a boolean value called true. At least has boolean value is true. Now let's change the statement here again. All the numbers has boolean value as false. Now, what do you think we'll get here as an output? Now, when we look at here, if A or B or C, right? Like we have seen that short circuiting. If A is true, like we have given a value, so it is true. So it's not going to check further any of the letters because this has got true. Now it switch immediately to the print statement and it prints at least one number has boolean value is true. So it won't check the other statement which is there in the else. Let's talk about the final operator called not. In this, I'll just remove everything and I'll just make it simple. Say that if not A, then print boolean value of A is true, what do you think we'll get as an output here? See, if A is true, right? If it's false, it's going to print here. So I don't think that we'll get an output here this time. So we don't have any output because we are saying that if not A, if it is false, it's not going to print this. Let me put here 0 and let's check what output we get here. Oh, sorry. So this time I will expect an output here. Boolean value of A is true. Likewise, we need to check. Well, this is it in this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.